Live from the Charlotte Coliseum in Charlotte, it's the Charlotte Bobcats and the Sacramento Kings. Hi, I'm Marv Alvin, along with the czar, Mike Fratello. The Kings get possession, and we're off and running. Ten on the shot clock. Bibby from outside. The three-pointer is good. White elevates. Yes! Wallace with the nice defensive play.
The quick hands to strip the ball and run it back the other way.
Hart is called for the offensive foul. That's his first personal. Okafor is fouled and it'll be charged to Weber. Hart sets it up near the middle. The two's no good. He grabs the rebound. He takes it inside. Christie from point-blank range.
Hart made the right decision, Mark. He made sure the offensive player didn't get an easy basket.
Christie is fouled on the shot and heads to the line to shoot two. Christie gets them both. Covered tight by Weber.
The quick hands timed that swipe perfectly and took it away from him.
Setting it up on the left. Christie with the notion to fire, misses the two. A terrific interception by Bibby. Counted for two.
Christie.
Christie comes away with the ball.
Mark, let's watch that one again.
Number 24, Jason Capono.
That's team foul number 2 on the Charlotte Bobcats. Good on the first. Christie makes both free throws. Hart from downtown. Tips it back in. That was great timing by Okafor. An ill-advised pass.
They threw that one away.
Wallace, played by Weber. With the jumper, can't hit for two. Wallace swats it away. Advances up court. The spin. Terrific defensive stop down low by Bibby. He made his man adjust his shot, resulting in that miss. Good defense being played by Stojakovic. He elevates, comes up empty. He used his length and forced the shooter to shoot it over him. Some good defense played by Okafor. He won't be denied. Bibby on the left side. The ball is kept moving by Sacramento. Christie setting up down low. No good. That turnover was a result of the pressure defense being applied by Stojakovic. Christie looking to hit from downtown. The Kings are ahead by 6. Gets 2 with the finger roll.
That's a great shot, Mark. A wonderful performance so far.
They continue to hold the lead, but the score remains close. From the post.
Sacramento foul to number 10. Mike
Bibby commits the foul,
That's
his
the
first.
foul in the final 2
No
minutes.
good. Hart comes away empty.
Let's see if they go for the 2-for-1 here. There's more than enough time to get a good shot off and still get the ball back for another try before the buzzer.
Able to penetrate. Jahidi White. Setting it up on the right. Swatted by White.
He knew exactly when to go for the block. Great anticipation.
Hart spins past his man. The layup doesn't fall. 14 left to play in the quarter. He puts one up. Doesn't get the long 2. Puts it up from downtown.
For 3.
From long distance. Well, as the first quarter draws to a close, the Charlotte Bobcats trail by 3. Capono with the jump shot, drains the 3.
Capono for 3.
Weber is in traffic. The 2's no good.
Good interior defense will help win games.
That was a solid defensive play by blocked from behind. Brad Miller. Bibby at the basket.
Wallace recognized that he had the foul to stop the basket.
He made a smart play, Czar. Now the other team will have to earn 2 points from the line. Bibby sinks them both. Brings it up court. He puts it up. The Kings are very active right now at the defensive end.
They're grabbing every rebound and playing with them.
Oh, rejected.
He read the offensive player perfectly.
That was a very impressive defensive play by Okafor. The spectacular dunk. Brad Miller. Hart going to the spin move. It's a backcourt violation call on the Charlotte Bobcats.
That was a very poor effort. It's important to keep a close eye on the half-court line.
Bibby at the rim.
Here's that play one more time.
Jahidi White.
Team foul number 2 picked up by the Charlotte Bobcats. First shot is good. Bibby gets them both. Hart called for stepping out of bounds. He sets up on the right. He shoots.
Christie is shooting 50% from the floor.
From the perimeter, misfires from 3.
This team is doing the right things on defense.
The shooter was pressured into a tough 3-pointer by Christie. White from close range.
Defensive foul to number 52.
White was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line. Doesn't fall. Couldn't get either to fall. What a move. Doug Christie. Throws it down with two hands. Bibby directing traffic from the left side. Finger rolls it for two. The Charlotte Bobcats did not look very organized defensively on that possession.
A defensive rotation could have prevented that basket.
Hart with the jumper.
He is having an off night. He's below 20%.
Here's Christie. The two's no good.
Wallace was able to contest that shot and force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense from him right now.
Misfires from downtown. He bothered the shooter enough to force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense by Christie. The Charlotte Bobcats giving their opposition no room to move off the mark. He didn't get the block, but prevented the basket anyway.
That's just good hustle to narrow the gap between himself and the shooter. He made it difficult for the shooter to shoot his normal shot, and that threw him off.
Can't hit from downtown.
Sacramento continues to do a very good job of crashing the boards at the defensive end.
Hart is whistled for a backcourt violation.
That violation was the result of careless basketball, Mark.
They cannot afford to make mental errors.
2
From in
minutes
close.
left in the
Can't get it to go from in close. Capono with the shot. Misses the two.
Christie extended himself there to force him into the difficult shot.
Fires from the perimeter.
Mike
Stojakovic with the assist.
Bibby able to avoid the block to drain that shot. What a play.
He misses the layup. The Charlotte Bobcats not able to respond. Bibby right at the basket. Too much contact. Could not adjust in time to make it fall. Hits the finger roll. Blocked by Okafor. Hart from in close. Finger rolls good. Lays it up for two. The Kings trading baskets with their opponents on that play.
Two competitive teams going at each other, Marv. That's what the fans came to see.
Here's White. Sacramento foul to number 52.
Miller is whistled for the foul, his second personal. It's good.
Last 2 minutes.
If they don't use up too much of this 24, they should be able to get one more possession before the buzzer sounds.
Bibby out of the crowd, can't hit for two. This has been a poor shooting performance so far, but they still hold the lead.
The other team is doing a terrific job of challenging shots down low.
Bibby taking a look from the right side. A lot of players getting touches on the Kings. Here's Bibby. The turnaround's good.
For two.
No shot clock now as time winds down.
Kings foul to number
Miller
52.
gets called for the foul and picks up his third. First one's no good. Okafor missed them both. 5 left on the clock. So the second quarter comes to a close. The Charlotte Bobcats trail by 10. Here are the key players at the half. From down low, misses the mark on the hook. Scooped up by Christie. They get whistled for the backcourt violation.
They were not able to handle the pressure, Mark.
Shoots from downtown. The three doesn't go.
Christie.
Able to penetrate from in deep.
Charlotte foul to number 50. That's his first personal.
They're at the
team
line and
foul,
ahead by a
number 1.
comfortable margin. Their coach really had them prepared well for this game.
Rick Adelman spent 14 years with the Trailblazers organization. 3 as a player, 5 as an assistant coach, and 6 as the team's head coach. He brings to this team a wealth of NBA experience.
Wallace with a step outside the line. Miller with the ball. Out of bounds off the glass. Hart puts it up. No good from straight away.
The other team is really struggling to score.
A stellar defensive effort by Bibby. Christie with the help. Comes up with 2. White sets it up near the top. The Charlotte Bobcats with nice ball distribution. Capono from three-point territory. Christie challenged the 3 and made it difficult for the offensive player to connect.
Mark, that was an example of great perimeter defense.
No good from three-point land. With the pull-up, the long 2 doesn't go.
How about the defense, Mark? Exceptional right now.
They have shut down the other team offensively. Here's Christie. Can't find the hole. Capono stepped on the line. Capono is not buying. Puts it up from the perimeter. The Kings go up by 15.
The Bobcats are down big and look completely out of rhythm. They can't afford to fall further behind if they want to come back and win this game.
The 3 is off the mark.
Sacramento continues to make it very difficult for the other team to get offensive rebounds. They're playing some heads-up defense, keeping their bodies between the basket and their man as soon as the shot goes up.
Christie is fouled on the shot, and he is sent to the line. Makes the first. He makes them both. Okafor shooting, comes up empty. He takes the rebound. Christie with no room to breathe. Counted for 2.
The Bobcats failed to communicate and help each other defensively.
The offensive player should not be allowed to penetrate that easily.
To number 50.
Advances up court. Miller is fouled by Okafor. He gets it to fall. Miller makes both free throws. Miller with the steal. He just completed an outstanding defensive play.
Great timing, Mark. He picked the right moment to go for the ball.
Rejected by Capono.
His timing was perfect. That was a spectacular block.
That should help energize his teammates at the defensive end.
Bibby made the right decision, but didn't foul him hard enough to prevent the basket.
For the Charlotte Bobcats, Jason
The
Capono.
Charlotte Bobcats able to add 1 more from the line for a 3-point play. With the pick, what a play! Loose ball, out of bounds.
Kings ball.
Stojakovic is met by Okafor. He changes direction.
2 minutes
Stojakovic
left.
diving long distance. Can't hit from downtown. The layup doesn't go. The layup doesn't fall. Weber lets it go. Okafor making a defensive statement. Hart fires from deep. That's a 6-0 run for the Charlotte Bobcats. Weber working the post. Can't hit for two. Good concentration on that shot.
He saw that defender coming for the block and readjusted his release just enough to get it off and in. A pretty nice play on his part.
Capono for the three. No good from three-point land. Draws iron and is out of bounds off the miss. Pretty nice job of passing by Sacramento. Weber being guarded closely.
The Kings passed it to the low post and got a tough basket in the paint.
Powers it through. The Charlotte Bobcats respond at the offensive end.
End-to-end action, Marv. This type of play is a fan's dream. Not a lot of defense and lots of offense.
White with a smothering defense. White from up close. Finger rolls, no good. He's able to grab hold of the ball.
He's immovable in there once he establishes his position. He's so strong and so tough to get around.
Capono with the find. Puts down the one-hander. About 12 seconds left on the clock. Weber posting up. The Kings lead by 17. Capono pulling up from downtown. Hart with the delivery. So after three, the Charlotte Bobcats trail by 14.
Yo!
Setting it up on the right. Christie with the penetration. With the jumper. The two's no good.
Defensive foul to number 54.
White with the foul. That's his second personal. First team foul. Stojakovic misses on that one. He's one of two. Brings it up court. He comes up with it. Christie from point-blank range.
Christie.
Hart bringing it up court. Launches it from downtown. Okafor stepped out of bounds.
Sacramento.
Bibby advances the ball. Can't get it to drop. 3 rebounds for him now. Totally shut down by Stojakovic. Misses the two.
I'm very impressed by his defensive play. He's forcing the other team to miss shots.
The delivery by Bibby. Okafor could have prevented that basket with a foul.
He should have made him earn the 2 points from the line.
Gets 2 with the finger roll.
Wallace.
Gets to it from behind. Out of bounds on the loose ball. The setup by Stojakovic.
That basket was too easy, Marv.
A very poor effort by Okafor. Setting it up. Puts it down with emphasis. Hart calls that turnover.
His hard work defensively is paying off.
He steps out of bounds. Christie taking a look from the right side. Weber rises up. It is not good from the baseline. Misfires from the perimeter. Another grab by Weber. Sinks the hook shot. Slapped away from behind by Miller. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. Hart with his foot over the line. Bibby, closely guarded, misses from close.
Okafor is very active right now on the defensive board.
He's done a nice job of anticipating the misses for the rebound. Stojakovic working for
Turnover. Nice defense that time, using his quick hands to take it away.
The Kings are all over their opponents. The fadeaway's no good. He is doing a fantastic job on the defensive end, Czar.
He hasn't shied away from the physical play, and he's been able to come away with the missed shots.
2 minutes to go in the fourth.
Here's Weber.
Chris.
The Kings have a 19-point lead. Weber with the strip. Stojakovic at the basket.
Let's see that again from a different angle.
First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Capono is whistled for the foul, his second personal. Stojakovic is good on the first. He hits both.
Into the game.
Menard is now checking in for the Kings. Okafor from down low. Weber able to gather in that miss.
Once he establishes his position, it's tough for guys to try to get an advantage on him.
The nice steal by White. Hart at the rim, able to finger roll. Jackson with it on the right side. Ten to put it up. Jackson looking to hit, but tips it in. Nicely done. Jahidi Wright takes it up with both hands. The Charlotte Bobcats are showing signs, but the lead is close to insurmountable this late in the game.
They've struggled all game long to solve the defensive pressure.
Backing down. A defensive wall put up by White. Out off the ricochet. Advances up court. Okafor called for stepping out of bounds.
They're changing things up and switching to a zone defense. They're hoping a different look will disrupt their opponent's offense.
Shot clock's at 5. 3 on the clock. Stojakovic with 3 left. They control the rebound.
This team does such a good job of positioning themselves. It's no coincidence they're the ones controlling the glass at their own end of the floor.
Less than 24 now. The shot clock is turned off.
They're going with the zone defense now. We'll see if it changes the flow of the game.
This one's finished.
The Bobcats did not give themselves a chance to come back and win the game. A disappointing result on their home court.